Okay, so I'm seeing summer. I'm seeing a shovel. I'm seeing, it's still in that ravine down there, like where it bottoms out. Oh, so there's like a couple guys there. Let me see. And they're just putting some dirt over her, stuff like that. They might have put like a hollow log on top of her. Like she might not be in the hollow log. They might have put a hollow log on top of her. Right? That's the way if someone was walking in there, they'd probably just walk right past. So Summer liked to go see the horse. So I'm seeing going like to this place, and they have iron to open it. They have iron gate. They have iron gate. I feel like on the sides of the iron gate is you know how they'll have a brick? It's kind of decorative. I mean, I guess they could make the iron gate with just a pole, but, you know, it's like, you know, the two brick little columns that are, you know, square. So they could be cinder block or red brick, either way. Yeah, and I got spirit energy on my legs. So I'm seeing the house again. I'm seeing the brick house with the white columns. And now I drove to that funeral home, and I'm feeling like I'm at the funeral home, and I've got very strong chills on my legs. I don't know for sure if it's that funeral home, but I feel like it is. Either way, that funeral home is in my third eye right now. Doesn't mean it happened there. It could be because I've looked at it. So it could be that, you know, they're just going to show me that it's not it and stuff like that. But okay, but they're showing me it right now. And they're showing me that, you know, as far as the eye can see on these rolling hills. And it's like, ooh, I like these rolling hills. Okay, rolling hills. Rolling hills. We're going to roll right off that way. So I'm going to, if I kept drawing that line to Bent Hill Road like I did, and then I went to that funeral home, and then I feel like I'm supposed to keep going. So I'm not going to say something one way or another about what I think about the funeral home. I'm just going to keep drawing a line straight through it and keep going further. I feel like I'm going to keep crossing that line to where the state line, where you cross the state line. Maybe it's not her remains. Maybe it's something else they want to show me. They could even be going to draw more lines. So I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Okay, now I think I'm seeing one of these brewery type things again. I'm seeing inside the brewery. So it's kind of where they serve some beer. They serve, or alcohol or something, but they do have, it feels like, well, because they have a keg type, well, it's not a metal keg, it's like a wooden keg. I saw that before. And I got a little spirit energy. I saw that before. So, you know, a wooden barrel that they do that? If you see that line where I keep calling it a hollow log, that it could be laying on top of her, or she could be in it, anything like that. Just, it's a could be, not a is, right? Because now I got a feeling of something. They showed me partly something, and now I'm just carrying it. You know, I'm just interpreting it here. Okay. I'm feeling like checking to see if the brewery or something. I know there's the one brewery in the first area felt like she was brought to originally, and they showed me that. We felt like it was Jonesboro, but this now past that. Yeah, and I'm getting chills and spirit energy again. And a barrel over there. So, okay, I'm seeing the amusement rides again. And the carousel. It's something about this story, about this driving home with the milk jugs, and something, it keeps going, okay, this, and then the carousel, and then this, but they're not showing me about it. I think what they're just wanting me to do is we're going to learn about this situation, this connection, I think. I'm seeing a coffin. So the Tree Tony IMDb, it's coming into my mind. I have no idea why. I think it's my imagination or whatever, so I just gotta... Oh, I keep feeling like someone putting a toothpick in their mouth. And then, yeah, I remember the grasses from before. So I got a little spirit energy about someone who puts a toothpick in their mouth. And twirls it back and forth. As that's something they do. He doesn't seem like he's picking his teeth. He just like puts a toothpick in his mouth and he goes back and forth. Then I see the jacks, and then I wonder about this one guy who might work there. And I'm getting spirit energy on that. So where that giant jacks is, that giant jacks building, someone involved in this could possibly work there. Yeah, I got spirit energy on that. And someone else at a funeral home, and that guy would have strawberry blonde hair. See, that's why I wonder, because I saw, the guy at the funeral home with strawberry blonde hair, and then I started getting a chill. We're going into this Tennessee Hills thing again. Although I'm being directed out past, like continuing in a line out that way, but it feels like it angles a little more. It doesn't go straight from Ben Hill Road to there, but angle a little more towards the corner of the state line, and then, but then it went into these rolling hills, and then I got this Tennessee Hills again. Tennessee Hills. Tennessee Hills. Tennessee Hills. Tennessee Hills. Something about Tennessee Hills. I'm seeing this industrial part of that where the Jacks is, and there's a bunch of buildings there. And one of them might be the business building, and one might be like the industrial part. But I'm just seeing it. This building again, they're putting the Jacks building in front of me. And the Sky Bridge. And they're showing me the outside of the building now too. And I have a feeling like someone involved in there is actually pretty high up. And I got chills on both of my legs. I feel like he's an executive at this building, or maybe he's a manager, but he's got a good job there. Let's say that. And then they're just showing me the building. They're showing me the building and showing me the building. So if I look at the Sky Bridge from across the street, and just to the right of the Sky Bridge, this building, that silver building, or it might be connected to it, or it might be just something I can see from there. And if I go onto Google Earth or whatever, then I start wondering, is this the one with the interesting thing? Okay, and then what is behind there was that river. Yeah, I got a chill on my leg. And see, I'm getting ahead of myself. I see the river, and then I'm like, did he throw her on the box like that Jason guy said, or did he put her under some berry bushes, or do you know what I mean? My mind starts racing ahead of it, so I just have to. I'm seeing this canal, whatever it's called, next to it. We're really back around this building with the Jacks. We're here. That's where we are. Now I'm going to follow that river or canal. I'm going to follow it upstream. I'm going to follow it. If I'm standing across the street where that river is, and I'm looking at that building where the Jacks is, and then I go to my left. So I follow it up to the left. And I got spirit energy there. I follow it up to the left. Then there's a place up a little ways where there's like a lot of bushes. She could be like in a wooden box there. I've got some spirit energy. I got a chill on my leg. So is she just like in a wooden box? Just, in the bramble or whatever? We're going to go on a little boat there so they can show me. So that there's a place where the bushes hang over into the river. Then I'm like, oh, isn't she down a thing? I don't see any heel. I don't see any heel here. I do feel like her body was moved. It's really weird. It's like one time I saw her buried under the dirt at the building, though. At the building, or a building. Could be out in the barn, you know, it could be, but it was indoors in dirt. And then I didn't see them dig her up, but I saw that spirit energy. I just then saw her body in a different place. So it was like, you know, then you just fill in the blanks, like, would they undig it? Oh, like put it there for a while till they get a chance to deal with it or something. Dispose of it properly or whatever. And again, that I do think, so the difference here is on this horse barn, the door slides. I feel like the door slides. I almost feel like saying Nabisco. I wonder if there's a building named Nabisco there near the one with the jacks. But it's like near the office building, and then I'm seeing one where it's like loading docks. And the river across from the loading docks. But I am seeing comments, a lot of bushes. I'm really drawn to there. They're keeping me there. So let's see what else is there. A lot of bushes. What do I see? So they're showing me, I see loading docks across the street. I see the airport on the other side. And off in the distance, but not too far. I mean, I see the airport on the other side. It might even be, if that river runs near the airport, her remains may be in that area right there. I have some spirit energy, but it's a sick energy. It's kind of like I have the right idea, but I'm not exactly correct. So, let's see. Ooh, I got chills on my eyes. It's near the airport. Wow. Wow. Okay. Can we narrow that down a little bit? Near the river. Chain link fence. I love working with spirit. It's just, they teach you stuff. I mean, they teach you stuff. Every time. They teach you stuff all the time. I've been doing this for years and they teach me stuff new all the time. It's really cool. Just about how amazing they are. Okay. Got ourselves in between that building with the giant jack and that, is it the Tri-City Airport? I believe the Tri-City Airport, but the 40 airports in that town, but it is in that area. Okay, so I'm just going to roll with this then. I'm not going to worry about what she calls me. Okay, so I can see from where Summer's body is currently, I can see the airport. I don't know. I think I can see the airport, but for sure I can see the planes taking off. Feels like. And so I feel like if I take the E-Terry and then take that airport and then almost draw to the corner of the state like a hat, like a triangle. So I don't know if her body's there, but it does. They may have stuck it in a little box or something. It makes me wonder, does that funeral home have a crematorium? Just a little spirit energy on them, like, yeah, they're forming something. It's not an M&M. It's not an asteroid. I'm see an M&M, then I see an emoji. What do I see? Emoji of the shooting star. Something to do with a shooting star. So we'll look for a name over past the cemetery. It could be comet. It could be shooting star. It could be anything like that. And then I get spirit energy. Oh my God. And chills. Wow. I'm back by the river across from the loading docks that are closest to the airport. If the airport's on the other side of the river, but you know, it's not right there, but I see it like from the river and I see it from those loading docks. Okay, so I'm there again. I'm really going to where there's some big interchange in the freeway. where you cross the border into, but like at an angle towards the tip of the state, towards the eastern tip of the state, into this area. And I got chills on my legs again about that. Was Summer alive when she was brought there? So I feel like Summer was brought in that direction. And she looks scared, like she does not know who these people are. She has a little teddy bear with her. Or at least right now, as I see her in spirit, could be. Seems like there's a lot of people coming in. And then before, something I didn't put up to would seem like a few people comes into my mind. I feel like there was more people than just the 3 even. I mean, they're the ones running it, kind of. Yeah, and I got spirit energy on my legs. There's a lot of people watching. They've come to watch. So I'm seeing murder more graphic. So we're back with Summer. These are all road maps, or these are all, to narrow this down. But it's past these lines, it's past this thing. Like, I feel like if I draw a bunch of lines, I'd draw something over there. Okay, so what would be the name? Because it's probably huge. You're talking about a mile or something. I'm seeing a wall. There's a brick wall or something. Tumble down. It's like, not where people normally walk. Because they were able to roll it. I mean, you know. Whether it's a box or a barrel or whatever it's a barrel. Along the track where the boat goes. And then there's a bridge coming up, a big bridge. She could have been dropped in a box under the water. I see the type of person who would drive a kind of limo with flags on their car. And it's not really a limo. It's a, maybe a sedan. You know, a large 4-door sedan. Yeah, I got chills on my legs. I'm seeing a helicopter. And a helicopter goes down. I don't know if they're showing me it would take a helicopter to get the remains. Like they're thrown over something, down something. You know, a little spirit energy. Maybe on the other side there would be a road you could get to them easier. I don't know. Overpass. I'm seeing the overpass. But I'm seeing the underneath part of the overpass again. And I got chills on my legs. Oh, evil. Just evil. I think we need to go back then. I'll look on a map about the Jacks, the airport. I'll mark all these things. Okay? And then I'll mark all these things on a map. All these things